one of the main things that I was drawn to about UglyDolls as a film, as a story, is this message of accepting who you are and knowing that, you know, the things about us that are different are the things that make us unique and special. And anytime I can find a way to bring a positive, I think, important message to my fans around the world, I'm thrilled to get to do that. But then to be a part of a movie like this that's so full of color and life and really tells a story I think we need to tell, and to get to be Lou, because, you know, after all, he is perfect, or so he thinks, which we gotta go see the movie to see what really happens. I would equate the process of singing in a film like this to musical theater, which is where I started. And, you know, you're acting as a character singing a song. So it's very different than when I'm recording a song on my own with my brothers, where it's me as the artist, you know, so you have to think in the brain of the character. And with this song in particular, it's got a great beat, an overall fun vibe, and you know as you're listening to it, they're gonna animate some great stuff around it. So I just try to give it a lot of flair, and give it all that Lou pizzazz, and it turned out really great. But the song itself is basically about how if you're not perfect, you gotta go, which is not necessarily how I feel, and as you watch the movie you'll see that Lou evolves and kind of understands that there's more to it.
Are your arms as pumped as mine? Are the moves you got as drop dead hot as this?
So MOXY is basically the word hope. Like, she's just super hopeful, super optimistic, you know, always half glass full, and even when things are like really, really down, she's just there to be like the cheerleader of hope. And anyway, it was just, her whole thing is she wants to go to the big world because she wants to be the doll for a little girl. She wants to be, or a boy, she just wants to be, have a purpose, I guess, you know, and that's where she feels like her purpose is to be found by, you know, a human and get to be their doll. So it's a really, like, emotionally, it's a roller coaster ride, like, throughout the movie. Because I know it's an animated film, but like, you'll totally cry. But it's just got a lot of heart. It's got a lot of really great songs and music. And she's just a firecracker. She's MOXY. Yeah, she has MOXY.
Guys, aren't you just a little bit curious?
I think any collaboration that has to do with entertainment, you know, it's all about you just being yourself. You know, that's what the movie's about, that's what the character's about. And when you bring that to the table, you bring your own style, you bring your own, you know, pizzazz to what the project embodies. So to be able to work with all the amazing people involved in this movie, whether Clarkson, Janelle, you have also Blake Shelton, there's so many people involved, and I apologize if I forgot your name. But everybody here I know have earned their stripes and paid their dues, and they're respected in their fields. So for us to come together, we're like the UglyDolls, I don't know, X-Men almost. We all bring our own powers to the table. Well, because that was my best line.
I think that families and audiences that come and watch the film, whether you're a child or a grandparent or an aunt or uncle or mom or dad, sister, brother, I think that it's a movie for everyone to get inspired by, because I do think that we go through awkward stages in our lives. Hell, I'm going through one right now. You know, as you're trying to grow and you're trying to make decisions on what type of person you want to be, and, you know, if you're going to trust your gut versus like what everyone else says you should be doing. And I think that we all are faced with those questions. You know, also, are we going to protect the misfits and the outcasts and those who can't stand up for themselves? I think that these are just like fundamental questions, but it's such a fun and musical experience that you don't think about those things, but they're like in there. It takes you on this fun journey of what it means, again, to celebrate your weirdness and celebrate just being different and being unique.
See you guys on the other side.